Dawn's Press-Ons, and today we're going to play with this Gator stamping plate. So to start this out, we painted the nails white and cured them, and then we put matte top coat over them and we cured them again. Now we need to prime them, and to prime them, we're going to take a lint-free wipe and some 91% alcohol. I'm going to get the alcohol on the wipe, and then I'm just going to swipe over the top of the nails. This just helps the stamp want to stick a little bit better, removes any oils or dust or anything that might have still that slight inhibition layer that's in a matte top coat. There's not much, but there is a little bit. So we're just going to remove everything there and get these nails truly primed and ready to go. So just kind of taking a look. This is the stamping plate we've got. It's got some really cute alligator images on there. And the University of Florida's mascot is the Gator. And I am from the Gainesville area. And so I love the little Gator image here. So I'm using black stamping polish from Maniology to pick up the image here of this cute little cartoonish like alligator. Trying to let you see him. You can kind of see it a little bit. Now I need to take away all the parts of him that don't belong. And my stamping card gets a lot of it, or my scraping card gets a lot of it, but not all of it. And I don't want that on the nail. So I'm going to use a sticky roller, a lint roller, to get the rest of it up. And now I'm going to do some reverse stamping here where you color in the back of it. I'm using a couple of different shades of green here to do his tail and his body and his head. I try to fast forward so that you're not painstakingly watch me paint every bit of this. It took quite some time to paint him in. I say the whole video before I cut everything was an hour long to do all 5 nails, so you know, he might have taken me 7 or 8 minutes to color in. So I just finished, like, there's some black, there's 2 or 3 different shades of green. Now the University of Florida's colors are orange and blue. So his little t-shirt there, I'm just going to divide half of it in blue and half of it in orange. Oh, he's so cute. If I were going to a game, I would so do this. And there he is. Isn't he adorable? All right, so what we need to do now is that has to totally dry. So we're going to move on and do some other nails. So I'm going to take 2 different shades of yellow and 2 different shades of green, and I'm going to ombre the crocodile skin over there on the far right-hand, lower right of the plate there. And I'm going to put some of the darker yellow down in just some splotches. And then I'm going to put some of the lighter yellow down in some splotches. And now I'm going to put some of the darker green. And then some of the olivey green. Because this is kind of like his belly and his side or his back. So I really kind of wanted it to be, you know, some of his belly and some of his side. I guess I could have done like white and yellow. That might have worked too. But I liked the 2 different shades of yellow. Here we go. A little bit more of that olive green. Perfect. Now we're going to take our scraper and we're going to go over it a couple of times to make sure those colors really meld. There we go. And then pick up the stamp. Perfect. And then now let's just put that on the nail. And you can see there I'm having to use the other side of my stamper that doesn't have the see-through back to it. Now what happened was this image didn't totally transfer, or I ran out. I can't remember exactly what happened. I ran out of room there, so I'm just using like the edges because this image was really it didn't really matter. You didn't have to line it up. So I just used all the leftovers because it was much wider than what I needed. So I used the leftovers to fill in the gaps. And look, it's perfect. You can't tell. You know, it looks really cute. So that's like my little alligator skin. Perfect. Okay. And let's set it aside and we'll move on to the next nail. So again, I'm using the black and I'm just picking up one of the smaller alligator images here, scrape it and pick it up. Again, I'm using my crystal backed stamper, so it's kind of hard to see. Oh no, I didn't use black. I was using the dark green there. Can't really see what I'm doing, but I got him all on there. There's a couple of these that we had to take out and erase using some acetone and a cotton round and take them off because they just didn't transfer because I couldn't see what I was doing. I eventually get sick of it and go ahead and transfer that image that I'm waiting to dry. All right, let's pick up everything that doesn't belong here. I'm using an olive shade of green here for this gator. And we're going to put him on the lower half of the nail that we just stamped. There we go. So it's already got the one gator on it. So I'm going to turn this one so they're kind of looking at each other. And you see me give it a little bit of a wiggle there. That helps to really transfer and make it grip. Oh, it didn't grip. Poop. It didn't grip at all. So now I have to erase that. You see what I'm talking about? It just, it didn't grip. Okay, so when you've got some stamping issues and it just won't grip, take a no wipe shiny top coat and paint your nail with it and put it in the lamp for about 10 to 20 seconds. You kind of have to play around with it and see what works best for your top coat and your lamp. But not curing it completely should help it grip a stamp much better if you end up with an issue like what I had. So that's what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put some no wipe shiny top coat on here, cure it for 10 to 20 seconds, and then put my stamping image down on there, and it'll be so much. See, that's that little black bottle. That's the no wipe shiny top coat. I get tired of messing with it. You can do all the right things as far as painting it nice and even, putting the matte top coat on there, wiping it and priming it with the alcohol, and it still won't transfer. Stamping can just be finicky like that. If you're struggling with stamping, don't give up. Keep trying. Try the no wipe shiny top coat trick. Maybe it'll work for you. I bought a lot of stamping plates, really expensive ones that have like the multiple layers when I first got started. Man, was that ever silly. Brand new to stamping, and I'm going to buy layered stamping plates, expensive ones at that. And so I just put them in my drawer and didn't touch them for 2 years because nothing ever worked. And then I watched a lot of videos and saw how people did it and saw them struggle. And so that's why I left that bit in where it didn't work, because I just want you guys to know it doesn't always work. All right, let's set that one aside now that we got 2 alligators on it. And looky here, we're going to go ahead and stamp him down. And now if I were making this for a client, I would probably advise like putting some crystals off to the side, or I don't know, maybe even like using some of our letter stamping and stamp the name, like Go Gators or something like that on there. But yeah, I think some blue and orange crystals there across the corner would be so cute. He's really adorable. I think it was pointing out like maybe his lower lip wasn't done. So here's all the different gators that I stamped this day. Some of them are plain black. Some of them are the reverse stamping. Then there's the ombre. And then there's the 2 different gators in 2 different colors. And I just think this plate is so cute and so versatile. If you've got the gators as your mascot, this would be a really cute thing. I think there were 2 or 3 different cartoonish gators like that, and then some of the other real ones. If maybe you like swamp nails, maybe you like gators, or you're going to go to the zoo. How cute would this be to go to the zoo with some gators on your nails? So anyway, well, thank you all so much for joining us again for another video from Dawn's Press-Ons. We appreciate each and every one of you that watch for us. Please don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, all the things. We need you. Thank you all so much for watching.